My beloved child, listen to this with a calm heart. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is not random. This is not coincidence. You were chosen to hear this at this exact moment. Archangel Michael is stepping forward now, not with thunder, not with fear, but with urgency and love. He says your name in silence before this message appeared. That is why your heart feels alert right now. That is why your eyes stopped here. Do not skip. Stay till the end. You have been carrying a silent question. A question you did not speak out loud. A question you kept inside because you were tired of hoping. Archangel Michael says, I saw it the moment you stopped asking others and started asking within. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now, unseen hands are moving pieces you could never move yourself. Doors you thought were sealed are already unlocked. The delay was not denial. The delay was alignment. Do not skip. Archangel Michael says you were protected from what would have broken you. That is why certain plans failed. That is why some people walked away. That is why things collapsed before they could trap you. Stay till the end. You are entering a moment where things shift suddenly. Not slowly. Not step by step. Suddenly. In the next moments, something will click inside you. A calm recognition. A quiet certainty. A feeling you have not felt in a long time. Relief. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael says, you are not late. You are right on time. The waiting strengthened your spirit. The silence sharpened your intuition. The pressure refined your purpose. Do not skip. What is coming does not need force. It needs readiness. That is why this message found you first. Your spirit needed to hear this before the change arrived. Stay till the end. There is a shift happening in your favor. It begins inside before it appears outside. You may notice a sudden idea. A sudden message. A sudden sense of clarity. That is not imagination. That is alignment. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael says, trust the next step, even if you cannot see the full path. You are being guided gently, precisely, intentionally. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is forgotten. Do not skip. As you continue listening, let your shoulders relax. Let your breathing slow. Let your heart open just a little more. This is where the miracle begins. Stay till the end. In this moment, silently acknowledge, I am ready. You do not need to say it out loud. It has already been heard. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael is not begging out of urgency. He is calling out of love. Because what is about to unfold needs your awareness, not your fear. Do not skip. Stay till the end. When this message ends, do not rush. Sit still for a few seconds. Notice what you feel. That feeling is the confirmation. You were chosen to see this. And the miracle begins now. If you are still here, it means something inside you already knows this message is real. Not emotional. Not imaginary. Real. Right now, a quiet shift is happening beneath the surface of your life. You may not see it yet, but you can feel it. That gentle pull in your chest. That sudden stillness in your thoughts. Do not skip. This is the moment Archangel Michael speaks closer, not above you, not around you, but within you. He says you have already survived what was meant to stop you. That alone disqualified every force that tried to block your future. Stay till the end. You were tested in silence because your strength was meant to grow privately. People would not have understood what you were becoming. That is why the journey felt lonely. That is why you had to walk without applause. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now, what you thought was missing is aligning. The timing, the support, the opening. It is not arriving loudly. It is arriving accurately. Do not skip. Archangel Michael says the next phase of your life will not require chasing. It will require recognizing. You will recognize opportunities without confusion. You will recognize truth without fear. You will recognize peace without effort. Stay till the end. There is a reason your spirit feels alert instead of anxious. A reason your mind feels focused instead of scattered. That is not coincidence. That is preparation. Something huge is waiting for you. Very soon, something will confirm this message. It may be a thought that suddenly makes sense. A conversation that shifts your perspective. A realization that arrives fully formed. Do not skip. Archangel Michael says, what is meant for you will not pass you. It will pause. It will wait. It will align itself to your readiness. Stay till the end. You are no longer asking for permission. You are stepping into position. And once you step in, things will begin to move without resistance. Something huge is waiting for you. Breathe slowly. Stay present. Let this moment seal itself inside you. Because this is not just a message you heard. This is a turning point you entered. If you are still here, understand this clearly. This message is now active in your life. Not later. Not tomorrow. Now. There is a reason your attention has not drifted. There is a reason your mind feels unusually quiet while listening. This is the sign that your inner resistance has finally softened. Stay till the end. You have survived a season where nothing made sense. Effort without reward. Patience without answers. Faith without evidence. And yet, you did not break. That is why this part matters more than the beginning. Do not skip. What is unfolding now does not arrive loudly. It arrives accurately. It touches the exact area of your life you stopped talking about. The place where you said, I am fine, while knowing you were not. Something huge is waiting for you. You are not being tested anymore. You are being trusted. Trusted with clarity. Trusted with timing. Trusted with a shift that requires maturity, not desperation. Stay till the end. The next phase of your life will not chase noise. It will follow alignment. That is why distractions are falling away. That is why certain desires feel quieter than before. Do not skip. You are about to notice small confirmations stacking together. A thought that repeats. A sign that aligns. A sudden calm where anxiety used to live. This is how the door opens. Something huge is waiting for you. You were never meant to fight endlessly. You were meant to recognize the moment resistance ends. That moment is now. Stay till the end. As you listen, let this truth settle fully. You are not behind. You are not overlooked. You are not forgotten. You are positioned. Do not skip. The shift you asked for does not need struggle anymore. It needs permission. And by staying here, by listening without scrolling, you have already given it. Something huge is waiting for you. When this part ends, do not rush away. Let the silence speak. Because what follows this message is movement. And this time, it moves in your favor. This part is important because it explains why this moment feels different. You are not just watching a video. You are standing at a turning point. There was a season when you felt ignored, unseen, and delayed. You smiled in front of others, but inside you were asking, why is nothing moving? This message arrives now because that season is ending. Do not skip. What is happening behind the scenes is bigger than what your eyes can see. Connections are being rearranged. Timing is being corrected. Paths are being cleared without noise. Stay till the end. You were protected from rushing into the wrong outcome. That pause you hated saved you from regret you never saw coming. The silence was not empty. It was preparation. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now, your energy is being aligned with the result you asked for long ago. Not a smaller version. Not a substitute. The real thing. Do not skip. You may notice signs appearing more often. Repeated thoughts. Sudden clarity. A calm confidence replacing doubt. This is not coincidence. This is confirmation. Stay till the end. Your patience has reached its reward point. The pressure you survived refined your strength. The waiting trained your discernment. You are no longer the same person who first asked for this blessing. Something huge is waiting for you. This next phase will move faster than you expect. That is why this reminder is necessary now. You must stay aware, grounded, and open. What arrives suddenly can be missed by a distracted mind. Do not skip. Breathe slowly for a moment. Let go of the need to control every detail. Trust the timing that has brought you here. Stay till the end. The shift does not begin tomorrow. It begins with this understanding. You are ready. You are aligned. You are supported. Something huge is waiting for you. Remember this feeling. This calm certainty. This quiet confidence. It is the signal that the door has already opened. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Right now, something is happening that you cannot see yet, but you can feel it. That quiet pull in your chest. That sudden stillness in your mind. That is not random. That is recognition. You did not arrive here by accident. This moment was arranged. Every delay you faced before today was shaping you for this exact second. Stay till the end. You have survived moments that should have broken you. You stayed standing when answers were missing. You kept going even when nothing made sense. And now, the reason is beginning to reveal itself. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the part where things shift internally before they change externally. The part where doubt loosens its grip. The part where clarity begins to whisper instead of shout. If you are feeling unusually calm or unusually alert right now, that is confirmation. Do not skip. What is meant for you does not arrive with chaos. It arrives with certainty. You may notice your thoughts slowing down. You may feel a sudden confidence without explanation. That is alignment taking place. Stay till the end. You were protected from paths that looked promising but would have drained you. You were redirected even when it felt unfair. Nothing was taken from you without purpose. Everything that left made space for something better. Something huge is waiting for you. This is not the end of your waiting. This is the end of your confusion. From here, things begin to make sense one by one. Not all at once, but enough to keep you moving forward with trust. Do not skip. You are stepping into a phase where your intuition becomes sharper. You will know when to act. You will know when to wait. You will know who belongs and who does not. That clarity is a gift you earned. Stay till the end. As this part closes, pause for a second. Notice your breathing. Notice the stillness. That is your inner confirmation. Something huge is waiting for you, and you are closer than you think. Right now, pause for a second and feel this moment. You did not come this far in the video by accident. Most people would have scrolled away. You stayed because your spirit knew there was more. This is the turning point. You have been sensing that something in your life is about to shift. Not loudly, not dramatically, but deeply. That feeling was real. Stay till the end. There are answers forming behind the scenes. Connections aligning quietly. Paths opening without force. What once felt blocked is now moving effortlessly. Do not skip. You were never forgotten. You were being prepared. Every delay refined your patience. Every unanswered moment strengthened your inner voice. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now, your energy is changing. Your focus is sharper. Your intuition is louder. You are stepping into a phase where clarity replaces confusion. Stay till the end. This is the moment where old doubts lose their grip, where fear no longer controls your decisions, where confidence begins to rise without you forcing it. Do not skip. You may soon notice small signs around you. A thought that repeats. A sudden calm. A quiet certainty that says, I am ready now. That is not coincidence. That is alignment. Something huge is waiting for you. You are closer than you think. Closer than you have ever been. What you asked for is not ahead of you anymore. It is aligning with you right now. Stay till the end. Let go of rushing. Let go of doubt. Let go of the need to control every detail. What is meant for you is moving toward you naturally. Do not skip. This part of the message is simple, but powerful. Trust what is unfolding. Trust what you are feeling. Trust the timing of your life. Something huge is waiting for you. As this part ends, do not move away. The next part reveals what you need to recognize when the change appears. Stay with me. This part is not noise. This part is alignment. You are still here because your spirit is paying attention, even if your mind is tired. Right now, something unseen is leaning toward you. Not to test you, not to pressure you, but to lift what has been heavy for too long. Do not skip. You have survived moments you never talk about. You stayed quiet when you wanted to explain yourself. You stayed strong when no one noticed your strength. That silent endurance did not go unnoticed. Stay till the end. This is the moment when resistance dissolves, when overthinking loosens its grip, when your heart finally exhales. Something huge is waiting for you. You may feel a strange calm entering your body right now. That calm is not random. It is the signal that the struggle phase is closing. Do not skip. What is coming does not arrive with chaos. It arrives with clarity, with understanding, with a sudden sense that things finally make sense. Stay till the end. You are being repositioned. Quietly, carefully. Exactly where you need to be to receive what is meant for you. Something huge is waiting for you. This part of the message exists to anchor you, to steady you, to remind you that you are not drifting, you are being guided. Do not skip. In the coming moments, trust what feels light instead of what feels loud. Trust what feels calm instead of what feels urgent. That is how you will recognize what is real. Stay till the end. You did not come this far to turn away now. This is the threshold moment. The point where patience turns into movement. Something huge is waiting for you. Let this part settle inside you. Let it strengthen your certainty. Because the next shift will feel sudden, but it will be right. Do not skip. Stay till the end. This part is not noise. This part is alignment. You are still here because your spirit is paying attention, even if your mind is tired. Right now, something unseen is leaning toward you. Not to test you, not to pressure you, but to lift what has been heavy for too long. Do not skip. You have survived moments you never talk about. You stayed quiet when you wanted to explain yourself. You stayed strong when no one noticed your strength. That silent endurance did not go unnoticed. Stay till the end. This is the moment when resistance dissolves, when overthinking loosens its grip, when your heart finally exhales. Something huge is waiting for you. You may feel a strange calm entering your body right now. That calm is not random. It is the signal that the struggle phase is closing. Do not skip. What is coming does not arrive with chaos. It arrives with clarity, with understanding, with a sudden sense that things finally make sense. Stay till the end. You are being repositioned. Quietly, carefully. Exactly where you need to be to receive what is meant for you. Something huge is waiting for you. This part of the message exists to anchor you, to steady you, to remind you that you are not drifting, you are being guided. Do not skip. In the coming moments, trust what feels light instead of what feels loud. Trust what feels calm instead of what feels urgent. That is how you will recognize what is real. Stay till the end. You did not come this far to turn away now. This is the threshold moment. The point where patience turns into movement. Something huge is waiting for you. Let this part settle inside you. Let it strengthen your certainty. Because the next shift will feel sudden, but it will be right. Do not skip. Stay till the end. This part is not loud. This part is powerful. Right now, something is aligning quietly in your life. Not everyone reaches this moment. Not everyone notices it. But you are here, and that means you were meant to hear this. Do not skip. You have already survived what you once thought would break you. You kept moving even when answers were missing. You stayed standing when clarity was nowhere in sight. That strength did not go unseen. Stay till the end. There is a reason your heart feels alert while listening. There is a reason your attention has not drifted away. Your spirit recognizes this moment before your mind does. Something huge is waiting for you. You are entering a phase where small signs lead to big shifts. A single thought will unlock a new direction. A simple decision will create a lasting change. This is not coincidence. This is preparation meeting opportunity. Do not skip. What is meant for you is not rushing, and it is not delayed. It is arriving at the exact second you are ready to receive it fully. That readiness is happening now. Stay till the end. You may feel calm, focused, or unusually still. That is your inner resistance fading. That is clarity making space inside you. This is where progress begins quietly. Something huge is waiting for you. You do not need to chase it. You do not need to force it. What belongs to you responds to alignment, not pressure. Do not skip. Listen carefully now. The next chapter of your life does not start with noise. It starts with certainty, a deep knowing that you are finally moving forward without doubt. Stay till the end. This is the point where patience turns into reward, where faith turns into confirmation, where waiting turns into movement. Something huge is waiting for you. As this part ends, do not rush away. Take a breath. Let this settle. Because what comes next builds on what you just felt. Do not skip the next moment. Stay till the end. Up to now, you were being prepared. Your patience was tested. Your emotions were refined. Your focus was sharpened. And now, you are standing at the edge of change. Do not skip. There is a quiet moment before every breakthrough. A moment where everything feels still, almost ordinary. That is the moment most people miss. But you are here. You did not scroll. You did not leave. Stay till the end. Right now, your energy is shifting from waiting to receiving, from questioning to knowing, from hoping to recognizing. Something huge is waiting for you. You may notice that certain thoughts no longer bother you. Certain fears feel weaker than before. Certain worries suddenly feel distant. That is not accidental. That is release. Do not skip. This is the part where your path begins to feel lighter. Not because everything is perfect, but because you are no longer carrying what was never meant to stay. Stay till the end. You are being guided toward clarity, not confusion. Toward peace, not pressure. Toward progress that feels natural instead of forced. Something huge is waiting for you. Listen carefully now. The next signs will be subtle, but clear. A feeling that says, this is right. A moment that feels aligned instead of rushed. A decision that feels calm instead of heavy. Do not skip. This is how real change arrives. Not loudly, not dramatically, but undeniably. Stay till the end. As this part closes, remember this. You are not chasing your future anymore. You are meeting it. Something huge is waiting for you. You did not reach this part by accident. If you are still here, it means your spirit is alert. Most people would have left already. But you stayed. That alone tells a story about you. Do not skip. There is a reason this message is unfolding slowly. Big shifts never announce themselves loudly. They whisper first. Only those who stay long enough hear the truth behind the noise. Stay till the end. Right now, something is being prepared for you behind the scenes. Not tomorrow. not someday. Now. The waiting was not punishment. The waiting was preparation. Something huge is waiting for you. You have outgrown the version of life you were surviving. That is why things started feeling uncomfortable. That is why familiar paths stopped working. Growth always feels like confusion before it feels like clarity. Do not skip. This is the moment where patience turns into reward, where silence turns into understanding, where doubt turns into confidence. Stay till the end. You are not meant to chase what is coming next. It is meant to meet you, effortlessly, naturally, at the exact moment you are ready to receive it. Something huge is waiting for you. Notice how your attention is locked in right now. That is not boredom. That is recognition. Your inner self knows this message is for you. Do not skip. The strongest transformations begin quietly. No applause. No announcement. Just a deep internal shift that changes everything afterward. Stay till the end. You are stepping into a phase where things make sense faster, where decisions feel lighter, where the weight you carried begins to lift. Something huge is waiting for you. If you feel calm instead of anxious, that is the sign. If you feel focused instead of distracted, that is the sign. If you feel present instead of rushed, that is the sign. Do not skip. This part of the message is sealing something important. A realization. A confirmation. A quiet yes from the universe to what you have been asking for. Stay till the end. When this part ends, do not rush away. Sit with what you feel. That feeling is not random. It is the beginning of change. Right now, something inside you has gone silent. And that silence is not emptiness, it is readiness. This part is different. This is where distraction fades and understanding takes its place. Stay tuned, because what unfolds here is subtle, powerful, and unforgettable. You did not arrive here by accident. Your attention was guided, not pulled. There is a reason your mind is focused instead of restless. This is the sign you were waiting for without knowing how to name it. As you listen, notice how your thoughts begin to slow. That is not coincidence. That is alignment. You have been moving through life carrying questions that never fully formed into words. You felt them in pauses, in long nights, in moments when something felt unfinished. This message reaches you at the exact point where confusion can finally release you. Stay with this. What makes this moment powerful is not noise or intensity. It is clarity. A quiet clarity that does not shout, but settles deeply. There is a shift happening now, not dramatic, not chaotic, but precise. Something that once felt heavy no longer needs to be carried. Something that once felt distant is moving closer. This is where many people scroll away. But you did not. And that matters. Because the next realization changes how you see everything that follows. You were never behind. You were being prepared. Every pause trained your patience. Every delay sharpened your discernment. Nothing was wasted. Let that truth land. From this moment forward, you will begin to notice small confirmations. Not overwhelming signs. Clear ones. Simple ones. The kind that arrive calmly and leave certainty behind. This is how real change begins. If you feel a sense of calm right now, do not dismiss it. That calm is the doorway. That calm is the signal. Hold on to this awareness as the video continues. The next part builds on what you are feeling now. And once you recognize it, you will never unsee it. Stay till the end. This is only the beginning of what is being revealed. Pause for a second and feel this, because moments like this do not arrive often. This is not just another message. This is the moment right before clarity replaces confusion. From the beginning of your journey, you were never meant to move like everyone else. That is why your path felt heavier. That is why your patience was tested deeper than others could understand. What you thought was pressure was actually preparation. Stay tuned. Something meaningful is unfolding. There were times when silence surrounded you. No signs. No answers. Only waiting. But waiting was shaping you into someone who could carry what is coming next without breaking. This part of your life is about understanding, not chasing, not forcing, not proving. It is about alignment. Notice how your attention is still here. That is not accidental. That means something inside you already knows this message matters. What you are stepping into requires calm strength, not urgency. Clear intention, not desperation. That is why this message arrives now, not earlier. Stay with this moment. You may feel a subtle shift as you listen. A quiet sense of readiness. That is your inner awareness waking up. When awareness wakes up, direction follows naturally. Everything that felt delayed was positioning you correctly. Everything that felt confusing was protecting you from the wrong timing. Nothing was wasted. This is where understanding replaces doubt. This is where patience turns into power. Remain present. Very soon, you will notice things making sense without effort. Conversations will feel lighter. Decisions will feel clearer. Your mind will stop racing and start trusting. That is how transformation begins, silently. This part of the message is here to anchor you, to remind you that you are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are precisely where you need to be. Hold this awareness with you as the message continues. What comes next builds on this foundation. Stay focused. The next part carries deeper clarity. Right now, something is aligning quietly in your life, and most people would miss it, but you did not. That alone tells a powerful story about who you are becoming. Stay with me till the end. What unfolds here connects everything you have been questioning. You may have felt restless without knowing why. Not unhappy, not lost, just aware that something important was approaching. That feeling was not confusion. It was preparation. You were being refined, not delayed. Every unanswered moment trained your patience. Every silent night strengthened your discernment. Every closed door redirected your steps toward something far more precise. This is not encouragement. This is confirmation. As you listen now, your mind is calmer than it was a few minutes ago. Your breathing is steadier. That is alignment beginning to take hold. Stay till the end. There is a shift happening that does not announce itself loudly. It starts internally, through clarity, confidence, and quiet certainty. Soon, you will notice decisions becoming easier. You will stop doubting your instincts. You will stop explaining yourself. This is growth taking form. What is coming next will feel natural, even though you once thought it was impossible. That is how true breakthroughs arrive. Without chaos, without force, without fear. Do not rush past this moment. The reason this message reached you now is simple. You are ready to receive without resistance. You are ready to move without hesitation. You are ready to trust yourself again. Stay with me till the end. Very soon, something will confirm this shift externally. A message, an opportunity, a realization, something that makes you pause and say, "This is exactly what I needed." That will not be luck. That will be alignment responding to readiness. You are not stepping into noise. You are stepping into clarity. Let this moment settle inside you. Let it strengthen your resolve. Let it remind you that progress does not always shout, sometimes it whispers. And when this part ends, remember this feeling. Because this is the moment everything begins to make sense. This part begins where doubt ends and certainty starts. Right now, something within you is paying attention without effort. That is not curiosity. That is recognition. You were not meant to hear this earlier. You were not meant to hear this later. You were meant to hear this now, when your heart is strong enough to receive truth without fear. Stay with this message. For a long time, you have been walking forward while carrying invisible weight. You smiled when needed. You stayed silent when misunderstood. You continued even when results refused to show themselves. What you did not see was how every unseen step was recorded. This part exists to tell you something precise. Nothing you endured was empty. Nothing you gave was ignored. Nothing you lost was permanent. Remain focused. A turning point does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it arrives quietly, disguised as a pause, a breath, a sudden calm. That calm is not weakness. It is preparation. Something significant is aligning in ways you could not force. You may feel an urge to check something, to revisit an idea, to reconnect with a thought you once dismissed. That pull is guidance, not imagination. Continue listening. What separates this moment from the past is clarity. You are no longer chasing validation. You are no longer waiting for permission. You are stepping into understanding. That shift changes everything. This message is not here to impress you. It is here to awaken memory, the memory of who you were before uncertainty made you doubt yourself. Stay present. The next phase of your life will not require explanation. It will speak for itself through outcomes, peace, and confidence. You will notice fewer questions and stronger decisions. That is growth made visible. As this part closes, hold one thought gently. You are not standing at the edge of something small. You are standing at the entrance of something meaningful. And this time, you are ready to walk through. This moment was sealed long before you pressed play, and that is why your attention feels locked right now. What you are hearing is not meant to rush you. It is meant to steady you. There was a time when you questioned whether patience was costing you too much. You wondered if staying quiet, staying kind, and staying hopeful was a mistake. This message answers that doubt without argument. You were not being delayed. You were being prepared. Everything that did not work out had a purpose that protected you. Everything that left created space for something stronger. What felt like loss was actually precision. Notice how calm your mind is becoming. That calm is not accidental. It is alignment settling in. You are entering a phase where clarity replaces confusion. Not because the world suddenly changes, but because you finally see where you belong. There is a reason you survived moments that should have broken your confidence. There is a reason your heart still hopes even after disappointment. That resilience was trained for what comes next. What is approaching will feel natural, not forced. It will not need chasing. It will recognize you. This is the part where trust becomes your strength. Not blind trust, quiet trust. You are not meant to explain your journey to everyone. You are meant to walk it with certainty. As you continue listening, understand this clearly. Nothing important about you has been overlooked. Nothing meaningful has been missed. The shift you have been waiting for does not arrive loudly. It arrives correctly. Stay present with this feeling. It is the signal you were waiting for. And as this part closes, remember one thing. When the moment arrives, you will not question it. You will know. Something shifted the second you arrived here, even if you cannot explain it yet. This part is not loud, not dramatic, but deeply precise. It speaks to the quiet strength inside you that has survived more than anyone knows. You did not come this far by accident. Every delay refined you. Every unanswered moment sharpened your awareness. You are standing at a point where clarity replaces confusion. Stay tuned. There was a season when you questioned your own value. Not because you were weak, but because you gave too much to places that could not hold you. That chapter is closing without noise, without struggle, without regret. What comes next does not require effort. It requires alignment. Pay attention now. Your intuition is becoming stronger because you finally stopped ignoring it. You no longer chase signs. Signs now follow you. A decision you made silently has already changed your direction. You may not see results yet, but the foundation is set. This is how real transformation begins. Stay with this moment. You are not meant to fight for recognition anymore. What belongs to you will recognize you naturally. People will sense your presence without explanation. Opportunities will feel familiar, not forced. This is growth without exhaustion. Something meaningful is approaching you in a calm way. No chaos. No pressure. Just certainty. Let this sink in. You are no longer waiting for permission. You are becoming the permission. What once felt distant is now adjusting itself to your pace. You are not behind. You are precisely placed. Stay till the end. As this part closes, remember this line clearly. You are not becoming someone new, you are finally standing as who you were meant to be. And that is where everything begins to move in your favor. Here is the truth most people never hear at the right time, and yet you are hearing it now. There is a reason your mind feels unusually still while listening. This stillness is not emptiness. It is readiness. What you are experiencing right now is not motivation, and it is not imagination. It is alignment, the moment when your inner world finally matches what is about to appear in your outer world. Stay tuned. Something important is unfolding here. For a long time, you carried effort without recognition. You gave energy where it was not returned. You stayed patient when it would have been easier to walk away. None of that was wasted. This phase of your life was not about speed. It was about strength. It was about building a foundation that would not collapse once the breakthrough arrived. Remain with this message. There is a shift that happens only once people stop forcing outcomes and start understanding timing. You have crossed that threshold. That is why things feel different now, even if you cannot fully explain it yet. Your awareness has matured. Your discernment has sharpened. Your heart has learned what it will and will not accept. That is power. What comes next will not arrive loudly. It will arrive clearly. You will recognize it immediately because it will feel calm, certain, and right. Stay focused until the end. Some doors closed because they belong to a version of you that no longer exists. Some delays happened because you were being redirected, not denied. Some endings occurred so that confusion would not follow you into the next chapter. Everything was precise. Right now, you are standing at the edge of understanding. The kind that does not shout. The kind that settles deep and stays. Let this part land fully. You do not need to chase what is meant for you. You do not need to prove your worth. You do not need to compete for what already recognizes you. The next movement in your life responds to who you have become, not who you used to be. Stay with this until the final word. When this part ends, carry one truth with you. Nothing about your journey was accidental, and nothing ahead requires fear. You are ready. Pause for a second. What you are feeling right now is not accidental. Your attention was guided here because something is finally aligning in your favor. This part is different. Not louder, not rushed, but deeper. You have crossed a point where effort alone no longer works. That is why life slowed you down. That is why answers did not come the usual way. This was preparation, not punishment. Stay with me till the end. There is a shift happening inside you that cannot be seen yet. It feels like calm after long tension. It feels like clarity after confusion. That feeling is the signal. You were never meant to chase everything. Some things are meant to move toward you once you are ready to receive them. That readiness has arrived. Something important is unfolding quietly. In the past, you tried to understand everything at once. Now you are learning to trust the next step only. That is growth. That is strength. This moment is asking you to release urgency and choose certainty. Not force. Not pressure. Certainty. Stay till the end. You are being repositioned. Not removed. Not delayed. Repositioned. What is meant for you cannot miss you. It waits for the right version of you to arrive. You are becoming that version now. Notice how this message feels different from the others you have heard. It does not demand. It does not rush. It reassures. That is because truth does not need noise. Something meaningful is getting closer. You may soon notice small confirmations, a thought that makes sense, a sign that feels personal, a moment of peace without reason. These are not random. You are stepping into a phase where things connect naturally, where decisions feel lighter, where confusion no longer controls you. Stay with this moment. The old version of you survived. The new version of you is about to receive. That is the transition happening now. You did not come this far to stop here. You came this far to recognize this moment. And now that you have, let this part settle within you. Because what comes next will make sense only if you stayed till the end. This moment did not arrive by accident, it arrived by precision. Right now, something inside you recognizes this message before your mind explains it. That quiet pull you feel is not curiosity, it is alignment. You are standing at a turning point where clarity replaces confusion, and certainty replaces doubt. You have walked through seasons where effort gave little return, where silence tested your patience, where answers felt delayed. Those seasons were not empty. They were shaping your discernment, strengthening your inner voice, and preparing you to recognize truth the moment it appeared. What is unfolding now is not loud. It is powerful because it is calm. There is a shift taking place within your awareness. It begins as understanding, then becomes confidence, and finally turns into decisive movement. This is how lasting change enters, without force, without chaos, without fear. You are being reminded of something important. You do not need to chase what is meant for you. What aligns with your purpose moves toward you naturally, at the right moment, with the right clarity. Stay present with this message. There is a reason your attention is steady right now. Distractions have lost their pull because your intuition is active. When intuition activates, it quiets noise and sharpens focus. That is what you are experiencing. What comes next in your life will not require explanation to others. It will make sense to you first, and that is enough. Confidence rooted in understanding does not need approval. You are entering a phase where decisions feel lighter because the path is clearer. Confusion fades when truth arrives, and truth has a distinct feeling, steady, grounded, unmistakable. Remain here. Notice how this message does not rush you. That is intentional. What is real does not demand urgency, it invites readiness. You are not being pushed, you are being guided. There is strength in knowing when to pause, when to listen, and when to move. You are learning that balance now. This awareness will protect you, guide you, and keep you aligned with what truly serves you. The next chapter of your journey will reflect this inner shift. Choices will feel intentional. Connections will feel meaningful. Progress will feel natural rather than forced. Let this understanding settle. When this part ends, do not immediately move on. Allow the clarity you feel to stay with you. That clarity is the signal that this message reached the right person at the right time. You are ready for what comes next. Pause for a moment. This message did not arrive to entertain you. It arrived to activate something already placed inside you. From the very first second, your focus mattered. That is why your eyes are still here. That is why your mind did not wander away. Stay with this. There is a quiet turning point happening in your life right now. Not loud, not dramatic, but precise. You may have felt unsettled recently without knowing why. Moments of deep thinking. Moments where your heart felt heavier than usual. That was not confusion. That was preparation. What is unfolding next does not come to everyone. It comes to those who endured silently. Those who stayed kind when it was difficult. Those who kept moving even when motivation disappeared. This is why this part matters. Something has been aligning behind the scenes. Not yesterday. Not today. For longer than you realize. Every delay you questioned was redirecting you. Every closed door refined your direction. Every unanswered moment strengthened your inner clarity. Do not rush through this. There is a message meant only for those who stayed until this point. If you are still listening, that means you qualify. You are about to step into a phase where clarity replaces doubt, where effort begins to feel lighter, where decisions feel natural instead of forced. This shift does not require struggle. It requires trust in what you already feel deep down. Pay attention now. The next step in your life will reveal itself gently, not through noise, not through pressure, but through a calm certainty that feels unfamiliar at first. That feeling is important. Do not ignore it. You were never meant to compete with others. Your path was designed differently. Your timing operates on another rhythm. And now, that rhythm is changing. This is the moment where patience turns into movement, where silence turns into direction, where waiting turns into knowing. Remain present. When this part ends, do not immediately move on. Let the words settle. Notice the shift in your breathing. Notice the stillness in your thoughts. That stillness is not empty. It is full of answers. This is not the end of the message. It is the doorway to what comes next.